My water bill has increased by £20 a month, more than likely due to me watering the garden. So I'm going to stop using this and switch to one of these 210 litre water butt. So today on Fix It with Fowler, I'm going to show you how to install one of these the right way and save some money in the long run. This water butt comes as a complete kit with the stand, a diverter kit and the water butt itself. And with a bit of shopping around, you can get a bargain. I managed to get this for $29.99. So once you've chose a location for your water butt, the first thing you need to ensure is that you've got a nice, stable, level base for it to sit on. The water butt will weigh 210 kilos when it's full, so make sure that this is nice and stable. Now once you've done that, you can then assemble the base. Now the base has got these cutouts and they quite simply just slot together. Once you've got the base into position, you can then put your water butt on top of this base. And now we're ready to tee it into the downpipe. Make sure your water butt is facing forward with the tap outlet at the front. You will then see that you've got these guides for your drill. Now you need to drill a 27mm drill bit for these to accept the adapter for the hose. Now I don't have such a thing, but what I do have is one of these. This is a step drill bit and that allows you to basically drill this hole in stages until you get a nice snug fit. And then you should end up with something a bit like this. You can then get this hose adapter, put it through the hole, and using the nut at the back, you can then tighten that up. And we can then look at connecting this to the downpipe. From the bottom of the hose connector, using a spirit level, you can then make a mark onto the downpipe itself. Use a set square or a fixing bracket to draw around to ensure you get this square and level. You can now measure up 2.5 centimetres or 25mm and repeat the exact same process. That will give you 2 marks and you can then cut that out using a hacksaw. So onto the filler unit itself, and the first thing you need is the lid. Now the lid comes circular as standard, but it's got guides to cut it out to a square if that's what downpipe you've got. So the first thing you need to do is slide that up onto the downpipe. Now what I've done here is added an extra bracket for a bit of support, which now allows me to drop that bottom drain pipe down. You can then get your overflow unit, and it's got flat sides, so that means it will fit into the downpipe a certain way. You can have it pointing out or pointing left or right. And now you can slide that up into position and then just tighten this into place to hold it. Have you subscribed to my channel? Well, if not, why not? It does not cost a thing. And you're missing out on over 100 great DIY videos, all designed to save you money. So what are you waiting for? Leave this video a comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to join me on my YouTube journey. For a final check, you want the top of this lower than the top of this water butt. That way, when this fills up, it will not overflow into the water butt. It will definitely come back here and work as a proper overflow. So once you've got that into position, you can then close the lid onto the filler unit and then install your hose from here to your water butt. Now you can cut this down to length really easily with a sharp knife. Push that on, make sure it's nice and tight, and ideally you want this to sit level. You don't really want it to go down, and if it goes up it won't work. The tap itself comes with this rubber washer. That means when you tighten it up, that will compress and hopefully give you a watertight seal. So all you need to do is put that into the water butt and tighten that up fully. And then once you've got it into position, make sure you put the tap into the closed position. Now, when you get water in there, if you do find you've got a slight leak, you can use something like this plumber's mate. to put around the joint, or you could use some PTFE tape just to ensure that you don't get any water leak out. The last feature to mention of this water butt is this lockable lid, which means you can lock that into position, which means that during high winds or anything like that, it won't fall off. All you need is a large flat-bladed screwdriver, and that is the lid locked into position. So hopefully you found this video useful and helpful, and if you have, please leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.